Tonight, the ACLU is urging caution for local police departments using a new DNA technology.
All week, we've been showing you how new systems are helping police crack cases once thought to be cold.
Investigative reporter Rhe ACLU joins us with a look at how critics are responding.
Parabon Snapshot is the system some are questioning. Tonight, the ACLU says it is praising police for wanting to do everything possible to close cases and bring victims and families justice. But for these advocates, this new technology is not without concern.
The Virginia branch of the ACLU not mincing words when it comes to Parabon Snapshot. Officials have concerns about the system that analyzes DNA from a crime scene to create a composite of what a suspect might look like.
We're asking that local law enforcement, state law enforcement just draw the line and not use the technology.
The ACLU's Bill Farah says more work needs to be done to prove the system valid. He worries releasing these composites to the public could result in innocent people being unjustifiably suspected of crimes and forced to defend themselves.
The result is that most of the profiles that come out of phenotyping are very, very generic individuals. It could be almost anybody.
Snapshot focuses on traits that are externally visible and entirely genetic. Things like eye and hair color, skin tone, ancestry, and face shape. Farah believes those won't always be helpful.
When the police put out a bulletin and say we're looking for this person, the kind of things that most people look to identify that person are things like height, weight, does the person have facial hair, things like that. Phenotyping doesn't identify any of that.
We asked Parabon's Dr. Ellen Graytech to respond to the criticism.
If a witness describes someone and gives the police that description and they use that to try and find the person, is that profiling? No, it's just telling the facts. We're producing objective predictions that are based on science.
She explains they are specific with police departments, that the composite is not a photograph. Isle of Wight Lieutenant Tommy Potter, who is using Snapshot to try to solve the 2004 murder of Carrie Singer, sees the possible concern.
I would say that if law enforcement was using that snapshot, that composite alone to make an arrest, then they have a valid point.
But he wants critics to understand, for police, this is just another tool in their tool belt.
It goes hand in hand with going out and interviewing witnesses. It's hand in hand with going out processing all the evidence of a crime scene. It just pushes us one step closer to getting to the probable cause.
Still, if police departments continue to put out these sketches, the ACLU hopes the public will keep this in mind.
If they see that sketch and think that it could look like someone they have seen or known, to think twice before reporting that person to police. Just because it might look like that person doesn't mean that that person has any association with that crime whatsoever.
Earlier this week, we showed you how a mother is hoping the new technology will solve the 14-year-old murder of her daughter. We also gave you rare inside looks and demonstrations of two new systems. If you want to take a look back at our series, just head to the 13 News Now Investigate section on our website. Rhe ACLU, 13 News Now.